dudes and dudettes of the internet, welcome back to my channel. My name's Amy and today I thought I would do my very first individual Q&A. So I went onto Instagram and I asked you guys to send me questions and you guys did, so I thought I would give you some answers. Before I begin, I'm really sorry if I butcher any of your usernames. I am not the best at like pronunciation I'm just not good at it. So sorry about it. But besides that, let's just get right into the questions. M. Ariak asks, what are your favorite bands and music? I must say I'm not the biggest band listener, but if I were to say some of my favorite bands, Pink Floyd are definitely up there, but they're like a much older band. I also really like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Kings of Leon, Sticky Fingers, love Sticky Fingers. Sarah and I were lucky enough to see them live last month, which was so fun, had a really good time. Actually, was it this month? No, it was last month. Fuck, time flies. Time flies when you're having fun. And then with other music, I really like EDM, which is electronic dance music, and there are a bunch of different genres that go into that. I really like trap, deep house, tropical house, that sort of stuff. I like the tropical sort of vibes, especially with summer coming up. I'll be listening to a lot of that, that's for sure. The next question comes from Tyler Hill and he wants to know what my favorite pizza topping is. I do love a good pepperoni pizza, not gonna lie. But usually what I do, I'm one of those people that like makes their own because there's always at least one or two things on a pizza that I don't really like. So I just get like Domino's or Pizza Hut or wherever I'm getting pizza from to custom make it for me, and that makes me sound really spoiled, but there's a lot of stuff I don't like. Quite fussy. But I love pepperoni, mushroom, lots of cheese, more cheese, and more cheese. To answer simply, probably pepperoni. Didn't need that whole long answer, but I went there anyway. Soz about it. My mum's gonna come in right now. Q Carol, come in. Hello. Yes, would you like to come say hi? You look pretty. The next question comes from, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this, so I'm not going to say it, but I'll have it on the screen. Hey, who or what inspired you to make YouTube videos? I love them, and yes, you're hella gorgeous. Oh, thank you so much. I'm really glad you like my videos, and shucks, you're too kind. I guess what inspired me to make YouTube videos was I heard about a girl who committed suicide in Sydney, and I don't know why, but I felt this massive urge to make a video about it, and then I saw people watch it, and then I was like, hang on, why don't I use this and make like bullying sort of videos and advice videos to help kids who've been bullied, because I've been bullied a lot in my life. So I guess that inspired me to make YouTube videos, and then once I started, I fell in love with it and I just couldn't stop, and then here we are today to answer your question. Georgie Longford wants to know what my favorite thing about YouTube is. I think my favorite thing about YouTube is the fact that it gives you like a platform and it allows you to create absolutely whatever you want, and the fact that you've got a platform to make a difference potentially is also really exciting, and the fact that I get to interact with people from all around the world, and that's really cool because I love travel, so to know that there are people around the world watching my videos is such a cool concept to me, and I honestly just want to like go to every single country in the world. Another thing I like about YouTube is the fact that you can create something from scratch. I've always said to myself that no matter what I do, I want to be creating something, whether it be art, music, whatever it may be, because I've got that creative side, and this is just the perfect way for me to do that. So I guess that's another favorite thing about YouTube. I have a lot. YouTube is just life. I love it. It's the best. I can talk about it for hours, so let's move on. The next question is favorite book. As I mentioned before, I really like crime and stuff like that. So my favorite book would be The Iceman by, what's his name? He's my favorite author and I've forgotten his name. What is wrong with me? Mind blank. I'll insert it on the screen, but it's basically a book about a guy, it's a true story, about a guy who was a serial killer, and he then started working for the mafia and became a hitman and that sort of stuff. Probably not your cup of tea, whoever asked that question, because I feel like it wouldn't really appeal to most people, I don't know, but I really like that book. P. Caroline 63 wants to know how tall I am. I am 5'4.5", and yes, that little half an inch does count. Everyone's like, oh, so 5'4". I'm like, nah, 4.5. Coming from someone who's kind of always wanted to be tall, I don't know why, I've just always wanted to be taller. I actually went to the doctor a few years ago and I was like, hi, so I was just wondering, am I gonna grow anymore? Because everyone was like having these growth spurts and I like literally didn't really change size much. And the doctor told me I was like done growing because it was like 2 years after your period when it starts. I think that's right, not sure, don't hold me to it. So yeah, that's me. What's your favorite memory when you were a child? This is a really tough one. I have a terrible memory, so like to think that far back is just like very strenuous for me because I don't have a good memory. This is gonna sound like a really random one, but I think it kind of is my favorite childhood memory, or definitely one of them. Just like climbing trees. So as PS, I just changed the camera because the angle was cutting off my head too much. I didn't like it, so we're gonna roll with that. I just remember when I was a kid, I was like a wild child. I never brushed my hair, I never wore clothes, and I just like climbed trees and like swam in like the washing basket, filled it up with water, and would bathe with my dogs in it. I was like a fucking mess of a child. So climbing trees would probably be my fave mem. That's another childhood memory, I guess. Going on safaris, that's not something you just get to do growing up, and I've done it quite a few times because Africa is like a part of me. So yeah, climbing trees and safaris. Wild child, tell you that much. Tay Wallich wants to know, would you rather live the life you have now and live for 1,000 years, or live 10 lives that last 100 years each? Well, it would depend. Are those 10 lives guaranteed to be good, or are they not? Because I don't want to live 10 shitty lives when I could live one life that's pretty fucking awesome. But then I feel like to live 10 different lives as 10 different people would be quite cool. Part of me wants to play it safe and live one life for 1,000 years, but there's that little daring, risk-taking side of me, the little devil on my shoulder, that is saying, let's live 10 lives for 100 years each. I'm gonna do that. Well, not really, because obviously it's not possible, but like that would be pretty fucking cool, I reckon. Wouldn't it be cool? I think it would be cool. Sasha Abstract has a few questions. Wants to know what things hold you back from doing the things that you really want to. I feel like anxiety, fear, and pretty much myself holds me back from doing things I want to do. I feel like as human beings, we tend to hold ourselves back so much because we're scared of the outcome, or because we're anxious about doing something we haven't done before. And I guess the only way to learn and experience things and to live your life is by doing things, and everything you have to do for a first time. So I guess the only thing that usually holds me back is myself and my own little anxious thoughts in my little head. It's a very little head, I'll tell you that much. Her last question is, what drives you to do better at something? I guess the fact that I'm really determined and I'm really harsh on myself. I am quite a perfectionist. I don't know if you guys can tell, I've got some braids in my hair. It's quite cool. All kind of combine together to make me want to better myself and do things and get better at them, if that answers your question. She also says, greetings from California, USA. I'm so jealous. I really want to go to the USA so badly. Greetings from Australia. Greetings from Sydney. Greetings from down under. How you going? Hannah Downey wants to know, Kristen Stewart or Ruby Rose? I would probably have to go with Ruby Rose. Kristen Stewart's got that mysterious thing about her, which is kind of cool, but she just makes me feel uncomfortable because she's always like, and I just think Ruby Rose is like fucking sexy. I love her. She's a babe. So definitely Ruby Rose. Shalayla4444 wants to know, Shannon and Cami or Rose and Rosie? I love both of them, to be quite honest, but I probably would say Shannon and Cami. The difference is, I guess, every single video that they post I will probably watch, whereas Rose and Rosie, I'll watch some of them, but I won't watch every single thing they're posting. So Shannon and Cami. Fuck off, I have a mosquito bite. It's really itchy. Oh, I didn't even think they liked my blood. Danny's99 wants to know, favorite rapper. I do like rap music. I do listen to rap music. I don't know that I have a favorite though, mate. I really like older rappers like Biggie, Tupac, and I remember 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying was like one of my first CDs, and I was like 8 years old, and I was like thinking I was so cool and swag, but I was just a really awkward white 8-year-old girl who had no swag at all. Tiger's also really good. See, I don't have a favorite. I'm sorry, I can't answer your question, but there's some that I do like. Chanel Kendall wants to know, any tattoos? If not, do you want any? I guess I'm one of those people that has wanted tattoos for as long as I remember, but I've had too many ideas. This is the problem with my mind. I had too many ideas. I wrote a massive list. There were like 30 tattoos that I wanted, and then I didn't know where to get them, and then I just never ended up getting any of them because I just didn't know which to get first. I don't know, I'm very indecisive. But I think when Sarah gets her next tattoo, I'm gonna go and get my first tattoo, and a couple maybe, because I do want a couple of little ones. I remember a few years ago I drew up a shoulder piece and half sleeve that I really wanted, / kind of maybe still do want, but I'm not gonna do anything that drastic for a while. But there are a few little ones that I do want to get, and I will definitely film them for you. So when I do get them, I think Sarah and I will do a tattoo video, and I'll definitely film myself getting it, although I'm really sorry if I cry like a baby. Leonore 1997 wants to know what my favorite movie is. I would have to say I don't have a favorite. I really like comedy, so I love like 21 Jump Street, the Hangover series, Role Models, like all those sort of Seth Rogen-y sort of movies I really like. But then there's classics like Titanic that just make me feel every single time, and The Notebook every single time. So I can't pick a favorite, but yeah, I like a lot of different movies. That was the worst answer ever. Tash Corbett wants to know, would you rather fingers as legs or legs as fingers? Oh wow, there are crazy visuals running through my mind. I think I'd rather fingers as legs, because like if you had 10 of them, that would be kind of cool, and you could run really fast maybe, I don't know. I definitely wouldn't want 10 legs hanging off my arms, that would just look fucked. Kyle X Raza wants to know, what is one thing you wish you could say to your younger self? Chill the fuck out. I was just so worried about what everyone thought of me, and I was so self-conscious, and I was trying to fit in and trying to be cool and trying to do this and trying to do that, and I just needed to just chill and be myself. So I'd probably just say, relax, don't overthink things, just be yourself, and don't take life too seriously. Oh, she also wants to know, do you tie shoes bunny ears or around the tree? I definitely go around the tree, and I freaking have to tie so many shoelaces because I work at a primary school, and all these kids always make me tie their shoelaces, and some of them are quite old. I'm like, dude, tie your own, like surely you know by now. Anyway, but yeah, to answer your question, I go right around that tree. She also wants to know morning or night showers. I shower usually in the morning. Nighttime, usually I'll have a bath, which I've kind of incorporated into my routine in the evenings, which is really nice. I love it, it's relaxing. So definitely morning showers, but nighttime baths for the win. Luke Mascara wants to know, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your favorite color of the alphabet? I'm just gonna say rainbow. We're just gonna roll with that. That's a good question though. I like what you did there. I see what you did there. You're a funny one. Leah128 didn't ask a question, but she says, make more videos with Sarah, please. Love heart, love heart. I definitely will be making more videos with Sarah. We filmed 2 videos together the other day, and we actually have like a list of all these ideas to do together. So there's gonna be lots of that coming because now I'm finished university. Woo, woo, woo. So that's it for this Q&A video. I must say, I thoroughly enjoy filming these sort of videos. I really like the fact that you guys can ask questions and I can answer your questions. I think it's so interactive, and if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up because it tells me you like these videos so I can film more of them. And if you want to be part of the next Q&A, then leave your questions down below. I'll probably also post something on Instagram closer to the date. If you're new here, my name's Amy, which you've probably gathered by now. Welcome to my channel. I hope you liked that video, and if you did, then feel free to come join our little fam and hit that subscribe button because we would love you here. You're a valid person. You should come join. And I completely forgot I had a smoothie, which I completely neglected, and now it's melted. First world problems, yeah. So I'm gonna go drink my smoothie now. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I will see you guys next Tuesday. Bye!